The story of Northwest Airlines Flight 85 is a remarkable tale of courage, expertise, and resilience in the face of a life-threatening emergency. On October 31, 2000, this Boeing 747-400 cargo flight departed from Detroit, USA, bound for Narita, Japan. What started as a routine trans-Pacific flight turned into a dramatic fight for survival over the icy expanse of Alaska. The critical malfunction. As the aircraft cruised at an altitude of 3,500 feet over the North Pacific Ocean, the crew encountered an alarming issue. The rudder system malfunctioned. The rudder, a crucial flight control surface located on the vertical tail of the aircraft, is essential for steering and stabilizing the plane. Without it functioning properly, the plane began to veer uncontrollably to the right. Pilots under pressure. Captain John Hansen and his experienced flight crew quickly realized the severity of the problem. With the rudder jammed, the aircraft's directional stability was severely compromised, making it nearly impossible to fly straight. Moreover, the malfunction created asymmetrical forces, which made controlling the massive Boeing 747 even more difficult. Despite the mounting pressure and the realization that they were over remote, frigid waters, the crew remained calm. Using their extensive training, they adjusted the throttle settings of the four engines to compensate for the loss of rudder control. This complex technique, known as asymmetric thrust, allowed them to stabilize the plane temporarily. The decision to divert. Recognizing that continuing to Japan was too dangerous, the crew declared an emergency and decided to divert to Anchorage, Alaska, the nearest major airport capable of handling a plane of this size. However, the journey to Anchorage was fraught with challenges. The pilots had to manually adjust engine power continuously to keep the plane on course, a task that required immense concentration and coordination. Adding to their difficulties was the harsh Alaskan weather, with strong winds and icy conditions making the approach to Anchorage International Airport even more hazardous. The high-stakes landing. As the aircraft descended toward Anchorage, the tension in the cockpit and among the crew was palpable. With the rudder still unresponsive, the pilots relied entirely on their improvised engine control technique to guide the plane. Any miscalculation could have resulted in a catastrophic loss of control. Finally, after what must have felt like an eternity, the Boeing 747 touched down safely on the runway. The successful landing was a testament to the crew's extraordinary skill, composure, and teamwork. Every passenger and crew member walked away unscathed, a miracle considering the perilous circumstances. Aftermath and lessons learned. Following the incident, investigations revealed that the rudder malfunction was caused by a hydraulic system failure, highlighting the need for more robust redundancy systems in aircraft design. This event also underscored the critical importance of pilot training, as the crew's ability to adapt and innovate in a high-stress situation undoubtedly saved lives. The story of Flight 85 is more than just an aviation incident. It's a narrative of human ingenuity and perseverance. It stands as a shining example of how, even in the most daunting situations, quick thinking and collaboration can avert